Welcome to The Newsworthy. All the day's news in less than 10 minutes. Fast, fair, fun, and on the go. Thanks so much for listening. Today, we'll talk about lawmakers avoiding a government shutdown for now, and another top White House official plans to leave. Plus, toys that can spy, NASA's next billion-dollar mission, and last-minute holiday deals. All that and much more in less than 10 minutes. I'm Erica Mandy. Today is Friday, December 22nd. You ready? Let's do this. Congress is saying, let's come back to this again. Lawmakers approved a temporary spending bill that will keep the government funded at least until January. It means more deal-making may have to happen next month instead. So expect some back and forth about immigration, budget, and healthcare first thing in the new year. The New York Times reports the temporary solution this time does include some funding for CHIP, that program we talked about on Wednesday's episode. It's the Children's Health Insurance Program. Funding had expired earlier this year, and a bunch of sick kids rely on it for health insurance. So this at least saves it for now. Vice President Mike Pence made a surprise visit to Afghanistan. The AP says he visited troops, thanking them for their service, and he met with the Afghan president. Pence is the highest-ranking official from the Trump administration to visit Afghanistan. Another one of President Trump's top aides will be leaving the White House. The Wall Street Journal reports Rick Dearborn, who is the deputy chief of staff, will be stepping down early next year to do private sector work instead. And this after another top official, the deputy national security advisor, Dina Powell, also plans to leave in the new year. The money just got cut off for a major study into the safety of offshore oil and natural gas drilling. The Hill reports the Trump administration paused the funding and said they'll look at it again in 90 days. A statement said it was to ensure there wasn't any other efforts basically doing the same thing. The researchers doing the study, though, say they're disappointed. The study was originally supposed to help make sure disasters like the oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico back in 2010 don't happen again. The face of Papa John's Pizza is out. Founder John Schnatter, who you may have seen in the commercials, will step down as CEO next month. Business Insider reports he's faced some controversy the last couple of months. He apparently criticized the NFL leadership over how it handled the national anthem protests, when players kneel. He said the protest should have ended a year and a half ago. The company later said, sorry about that. Papa John's is a big sponsor and advertiser for the NFL. Apparently, all companies need to do these days is change their names to include blockchain. Bloomberg reports the company Long Island Iced Teas just changed its name to Long Blockchain, and the stock went way up. Yes, a company that made non-alcoholic lemonades and iced teas now wants to partner with or invest in companies that develop blockchain technology, basically the tech used for Bitcoin. Other companies have done something similar and have also seen their stock prices go up, even a company that used to make sofas. Some experts warn it's just like the dot-com boom 2 decades ago that crashed. At that time, random companies suddenly wanted to become internet companies. Well, here's something you can't do as a media company: run paid-for news stories and not tell the audience they were paid for. The FCC says that's exactly what Sinclair Broadcast Group did 1,700 times. So Sinclair is having to pay up. The company got fined $13.4 million. Variety reports it's the largest fine the FCC has given out for violating the sponsorship identification rules. Sinclair Broadcast Group is the largest owner of local TV stations across the country. The company says the punishment doesn't fit the crime and plans to challenge that multi-million-dollar fine. By the way, Sinclair is waiting for government approval to buy another media company, Tribune Media. So we'll see if this violation affects that buyout. All right, other things people may be talking about today: toys that can spy. Maybe. The FBI is warning parents to be careful with toys that connect with the internet. They say it's possible for hackers to get into the toys, then listen in for information so they can steal children's identities online. The FBI didn't name names when it comes to which toys or which companies, but said be careful with toys that have microphones, cameras, or location tracking. Wired magazine gave the example of Mattel's Wi-Fi-enabled Hello Barbie doll in 2015. Turns out it was easily hackable. If you do give kids these types of tech toys, ABC News reports there are ways to be at least a little smarter about it. So do your research, see if there are any past security issues, and look into how the company keeps its data. Also, use the toy with secure Wi-Fi and shut it off when it isn't being used. Finally, don't give too much info away when you register the toy. One of NASA's next billion-dollar missions will do one of two things: visit one of Saturn's moons or bring back samples of a distant comet. Those were the two finalists for a NASA competition to make scientists' space mission dreams come true. The two finalists won out of 12 proposals and will now get a few $1 million to finalize the project over the next year. In 2019, only one of them will win. There are still some last-minute holiday deals out there. For example, Mashable has a list of clothing stores with deep discounts through Christmas Eve and a few after Christmas, like half off certain items at stores like Target, H&M, and Sephora. And Consumer Reports talks about the best deals for smartphones still available. Everything from a $100 gift card for some smartphone models or various buy one, get one free offers. Of course, most of those deals always come with a service commitment or another catch, so be on the lookout for that. You can find links to the full list of deals in today's show notes. And that's it. You are ready to go. Heads up, the Newsworthy is taking off next week for both the holiday and a lot of prep work for some exciting new things in 2018. I can't wait to share more about this with you in the new year, so I will be back first thing Tuesday morning, January 2nd. Be sure to sign up for my emails on thenewsworthy.com so you get that reminder email to listen in the new year, or just double check that you're subscribed wherever you listen so you get that notification when there's a new episode. For now, you can find all the articles I referenced today in the show notes on thenewsworthy.com. Just click episodes and today's date. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday and a very happy new year, and we will chat again on Tuesday, January 2nd.